howdy, we darn tootin' had a bad week. Until Friday, baby. Everyone knows Friday's the best day of the week. Ends the week off, you get the weekend. Ooh-wee. Except for those of us who have to work on weekends, and it's actually the worst thing ever. But Friday has proven its dominance. Because we got some gains today, baby. Stock market weekly update. You already know what it is. Starting with the Dow, as we always do. Up 0.91% on the week. Still down 1.5 on the month. 3 months down 1.9. Year to date still 15% up though. That's a good year. Love it, love it, love it. Caterpillar had a very nice day as well. Something to mention. Dow stocks did pretty darn well today. I mean, a lot of people did, as you can tell. I mean, up 1.21%. I mean, look at that. Very good day for us. Quickly, right over the S&P. Not as good of a day. 0.62 overall for the week. Today, 1.09. So gotta love it. If we're looking at 5-day here, so if you look at this one day, obviously, and you'll notice with the other ones, they were trading at higher points until the last couple minutes of the trading hour. We'll look at reasons behind that, but if we're looking at the 5-day, same story. Good old Monday, then just nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Nothing substantial at all. Pretty well flat throughout, Tuesday through Thursday. Nothing to look at. And then, you know what? Today made it end up the week 0.62 up. Gotta love it. Month 1.23 down, 1.44 down for 3 months, and year to date up 18.49. Gotta love it. One company just to point out here for whatever reason. I was curious what the 17.15% might have been. Fastenal up 6%. At the time of this, but obviously ended up 17% due to an earnings beat. So an earnings per share beat of 37 cents versus 34 cents the previous quarter. Daily sales grew 30%, and sales of non-fat and Fastenal products represented 63% of sales and grew 8% on a daily basis. So that's pretty exciting. Saw some good news for them, which is why Fastenal ended up going ahead and making some big gains today. So that's something to look at. Obviously now it's time to look at the NASDAQ. Gimme that 5-day chart. Up 1.34% on the day. You know it. Same exact story, just a little bit more volatile. Volatile? Why did I say it like that? A little bit more volatile. As you can see here, a lot more dips going on here. But overall, again, you see the same story. Stagnant from Tuesday to Thursday after, losing from Monday's highs. But Friday, though, ended up 1.34. So that means on the week, up 0.93. The best performing indice on the week. Down 1.46 on the month. Down 2.27 3 months. And year to date, the best performing indice as well at 21.43. Got to love it. I know I love it. Nothing I really wanted to point out here. Obviously, we have, as usual, our garbage penny stocks leading the way in terms of gainers. Nothing really worthwhile here to look at if we're looking at top performers. There were some big moves up, but I only like to point out anything that's, close to the 20% margin that isn't one of these penny stocks, because we don't care that much about penny stocks. There's probably no news about them. But what's the main news of the week? This is what we all care about, right? So obviously, as I said yesterday, there was potential for a trade deal to happen. And what did we get? What did we get as a result? Well, we got phase 1 trade deal. A phase 1 of the trade deal. So what does this mean? As I predicted, it really just includes us delaying tariffs. Nothing significant about that. I already knew that pretty well was what was going to come out of this. I didn't think we were going to make anything big, but it's considered phase 1. It was less than hoped for, obviously, but we'll entirely see. So it's going to be interesting to see, starting December 15th is when that new deadline is going to be for increasing those tariffs on China. It's going to be a little bit of interesting time. Come the 15th, we'll see what happens. Obviously, as this is titled Phase 1, I want to see whenever they might get able to meet again, potentially strike out a Phase 2. Then you question, how many phases are there going to be? I don't have an answer for you. But obviously this isn't necessarily a deal we really care about. But the fact that this wasn't a major deal is why we saw that drop off at the end of the day in terms of, not necessarily trading at the highs. It's because this wasn't a full-fledged deal. But overall, a positive thing for us still. It is progress in some aspect. And it's something you have to consider. You have a long way to go to actually get where you need to be. And this, this could be that progress that we need. So I hope they don't delay until the 15th or around the 15th to decide to try to spark up conversation again and start talking. I'd rather them go ahead and keep on talking and try to make a deal as soon as possible. But whatever they do, all I really care about in the end is that, we're going to end up making some money in the market, whether we be gaining money now or if stocks fall in the short term and we ended up being able to pick up more shares like we want. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to pick up some shares at cheaper prices. We'll see. That's why I always keep money on the sideline in case something crazy happens, China says we're going to throw a bomb at you, and I say, oh, thank you, U.S. economy. I am going to buy your money. Give me those shares. I'll buy shares of every single company in the world if we do that. Let's go. Let's go.